Start.
I bid a pleasant day to whoever is watching this review. Today, us and team number 7 are going to introduce our brand new venture in the fashion industry of India under the name Atulya. On screen are the members who are going to take you through this review session, namely Aditya Chavan, Chaudhari Jeel, Satwik Gupta, Shubhanshu Verma, and lastly myself, Manavya. Atulya, an ethnic fashion brand modernized to withstand the wear and tear of commonplace clothing, strives to bring you the finest and most unique fashion apparel and accessories you can get for your buck. Made by collecting, compiling, and modernizing the lost and dying art of weaving from all over India, which includes patola, by the extraneous efforts of our designers, textile engineers, and the great vision of our founders. Here, we introduce our logo of Atulya. Truly, it captures the essence of our vision. Moving on to our product range, it includes traditional patola print and design clothing with focus on optimizing the apparels for today's youth, including men, women, and children. Accessories like handicraft, slippers, caps, stole, clutches, bangles, trinkets, turban, etc., are all within this ethnic line. Also, we have an online front, just like Myntra, for our e-commerce side of business. Moving on, here are some of the initial products from whom we take inspiration for our blueprints and uh, modernize them to our business line. We Indians pride ourselves in our diversity of culture. With a huge cluster of cultures together, there ought to be several hundreds, if not thousands, of different clothing, weaving, dyeing techniques. But because of westernization, today's world bows towards the modern clothes. With the momentum of the whole world's market at their side, they continue to grow and evolve at an astronomical pace, because of which our traditional Indian clothes have become irrelevant in the mainstream of things and has remained just that, traditional. India's ethnic culture is on a great decline, especially in the case of fashion, textiles, and clothes worn and used by the people. Colonization of India in the past is a major reason of this problem. Hence, we at Atulya strives to modernize the lost and dying culture of Indian clothing and tries to bring them to the global limelight, not just as a fancy dress, but as the new modern day-to-day go-to style of clothes, just like a normal shirt, pant, skirt, etc. Hence, to tackle this problem and revive India's ethnic and native culture, we have come up with a creative and innovative business idea. Moving on, Jeel will take us from here.
Thank you, Manavya. Now I will tell you about our goal. Our goal is to revive and promote India's ethnic and traditional and native Indic culture with the help of our wide range of fashion products and accessories. Here some compromise for the present and plans for the future. We need quality, comfort, and a reasonable price to make loyal customer and to grow our business in the beginning. Profit of percentage or margin at the first should be less of ours and discount should be provided to the customers. Because of these reasons, we won't be launching our premium clothing series of Patola cloth, which is the most expensive cloth as of yet, as the labor time is astronomical and the customer trust will be and willingness is scarce. Here we can see some of the challenges. Setting up the business capital. We can get business loans easily by connecting any bank, CA or lawyer and ask them to make a project report and DPR and then take it to the bank. Many more details can be provided by the bank to us and terms and conditions also. We will approach small and medium-sized investors and present them our plan and eventually convince them to invest in our creative and innovative business idea. We here we can some here see some of our top competitors like Manyavar, Fab India, Mufti, Biba, like that. Now I will hand over this session to my team member Satwik Gupta.
Thank you, Jeel. So now I will like to tell you all about the motivation behind our innovative and creative business idea. To promote and revive India's native culture was our main source of motivation. Textile industry is and always be an evergreen sector with a very promising future, always changing itself from time to time with a lot of scope. Also, textile industry has a fair share of amount in the GDP of the country. Current market trend and position. For this, my team prepared a Google form and we collected responses from the general public. A total of 12 questions were asked and 50 responses were collected in total. Like, according to you, are you a fashionable person? Here are the results in front of you. Are you dressed fashionably today? The ratio was 70 is to 30. Do you wish to be a trendsetter? The ratio is 52 is to 48. Do you prefer clothes through online platform? The ratio is 64 is to 36. On a scale of 1 to 7, how much concerned are you about your dressing sense? As you can see, maximum number of people are highly concerned about their dressing sense. Does wearing traditional and ethnic outfits gives you a sense of pride? The ratio is 80 is to 20. On a scale of 1 to 7, how much preference would you give to traditional clothes? As you can see, 36% of the people have given preference to traditional clothes, which is a positive signal for our business. Which kind of outfit would you prefer to wear while attending a marriage? Here again, traditional is the winner. Which kind of outfit would you prefer to wear on the occasion of a festival? Here again, traditional wear is the winner. In which outfit do you feel most comfortable? Here are the results in front of your screen. Which outfit gives you highest sense of pride and most self-confidence? Formals is the winner here. Which outfit according to you can serve its purpose in all types of occasions and functions? Maximum number of people opted for formals. Now, I will tell you about the location needs to set up our business industry. To set up our business, we will need a manufacturing industry which produces the clothing articles on the order and directions of the management. A constant and optimum supply of raw materials is needed. A location which is close to raw materials, so cost of transportation is low, is needed. Cheap skilled as well as unskilled labor is easily available. Favorable government policies and subsidies are needed. A logistics supply route to our offline store as well as other courier services such as Blue Dart, etc. is also needed. So, after considering all these factors, the optimum location for setting up the production line is Surat in the state of Gujarat. Because Gujarat, Surat is a good financial, economic, and business center of the country. Surat is close to capital Gandhinagar and tier 1 cities like Vadodara and Ahmedabad. Also, no shortage of resources like water and electricity, which are very important. They are available 24 into 7 in the city of Surat. Also, Gujarat ranks top in the ease of doing business among Indian states. Gujarat's industrial policy offers attractive incentives and concessions for prospective investors. Also, Gujarati like to live well if they can afford it, which is a very positive signal for our business. Also, Gujarat is in bottom 3 states in terms of wages, be it construction, agriculture, or non-agriculture wages in rural areas. Gujarat remains among the bottom 3 states in the country. This will help us in hiring skilled and unskilled cheap labor for our industry. Now, I will hand over the session to my friend Shubhanshu Verma.
Thank you, Jeel. Yeah, so for our communication system, we'll make sure that our name, address, and phone number are all consistent on all online platforms and social media handles. Having this consistency across all directory sites is a strong signal to Google about your exact location and makes it easier for local buyers to find our business at the top of Google search results. This is known as search optimization. For our online marketing, we have dedicated websites for our wide range of products, and we will be promoting and advertising our products on all major social media handles like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. This is further reinforced by this fact that this shows in the survey that the majority people spend their idle time on the internet and are more prone to rely on the things they see on the internet on a regular basis. Based on the familiarity factor itself, which is mentioned in the book, A Cognitive Psychology of Mass Communication, authored by Fred W. Sanborn and Richard Harris. Also, there is an intensive use of Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, which have become popular in mass media, and we will be advertising our products in those as well. For our offline physical marketing, we will publish our advertisements in newspapers, city hoardings, magazines, etc. We will have our head office in Vadodara, Gujarat, which is a major IT hub of India for managerial work, financial work, miscellaneous work, etc. It will also have several departments like HR department, R&D department, and will consist of textile engineers and fashion engineers for the purpose of research, invention, and development of new ideas. The office will also have a dedicated call center executives and customer helpline number for FAQ related to transaction delivery status, written policy, and other issues, if any, faced by a beloved customer. As any attentive customer care retains the customer as shown in Michael Doll's business model. Coming to our production process, we have spinning, weaving, dyeing, printing, finishing, and the manufacturing of our garments. Telling you all a little bit about our spinning process. Spinning is a procedure of producing or converting fiber materials in yarns. On on an initial stage, it goes through the blow room where the size of cotton becomes smaller by the help of machinery, which is followed by carding. Coming to weaving. Weaving is the second level after spinning. Here the yarn from spinning section is sent further for doubling and twisting. It is then processed for shifting of yarn in convenient form of package containing sufficient yarn length. At the stage of creeling, the exhausted packages are replaced with the new ones, which is followed by wrapping. Coming to dyeing, printing, and finishing process. Dyeing as well as printing of fabrics are usually carried before the application of other finishes to the product in dyeing mills. It provides color to the fabric and also improves the appearance and aesthetics of it. The product is then converted from woven to knitted cloth, known as finishing. Finishing is specifically carried after dyeing or printing to give it a finished and specific look. Coming to the garment manufacturing process, garment manufacturing is the end procedure converting semi-finished cloth into finished cloth. There are various steps completed by garment manufacturing companies for the production of cloth. These processes include designing, sampling, costing, making, cutting, sewing, washing, finishing, packing, final inspection, dispatch, all of which is done under the design and blueprint of our R&D department. Now I will give the mic to Aditya Chavan, who will introduce you to the team of personnel.
Thank you, Subhanshu. To succeed in this industry, we will need certain kinds of talents to take us through our journey. They include laboratory technician, weaving technician, sales manager, plant engineer, machine operator. Moving on to the R&D department, they are truly backbone of our company. Without them, we would adjust another clothing company with no experience. Textile tester. It will check the usage feasibility of the textile so it can be born. Design engineer. It will be responsible for our innovations. Textile engineer to incorporate all patola weaving techniques into a cloth. That is include. Let's finish our review session. Thank you for being with us.